Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are having a good Friday and the start of your weekend. So, it's a pretty nice day right now. It's about mid 50s. A little windy, but besides that, it's an alright day. But we're currently in Beaver Creek, Ohio. So, so for the first time ever, I allowed you guys to choose which direction I would go today in a poll. Last night I did a poll saying which way should I go for a walk and live stream today. The options were north, south, east, and west, and you guys voted for me to go east today. So we're currently in Beaver Creek, about to walk under I-675, the interstate, the loop interstate that goes around Dayton. Only goes around the east side of Dayton. They never built it to go all the way around Dayton, but it's the perimeter interstate for Dayton, Ohio. So we're going to walk in a couple areas in Beaver Creek today that technically I've shown you before, but you don't see that often. And then also we're going to approach it from a different way anyway today. It's kind of hard to see, but on some of the trees, the buds are starting to get pretty big. Like you can see a little bit of the color from them. So in the next couple weeks, on some of the trees, the buds should open. Then we'll have the first leaves of the year. And earlier this month, I showed you guys the first flowers of the year at Cox Arboretum. So while it's still technically winter and we're not out of the woods just yet, there's at least signs that, spring's just around the corner. 21 viewers, welcome to the live stream, guys. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. So, currently going for a walk in Beaver Creek, Ohio. And then as you guys requested, according to the vote last night, I chose to go east today. First time I let you guys choose which direction I would go on the walk. Hey, how are you doing, guys? Welcome to the live stream. So as I mentioned a moment ago, we're currently in Beaver Creek. We're going to go for a walk in a neighborhood that I don't show you guys that often, especially with walking. So we'll head down that way and show you guys a couple things along the way. Hope you guys are having a good start to your weekend. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hope you're having a great day. That's right. I like to do live streams, walking around, and then once it warms up, I like to ride my bike and ride my scooter, just take you guys around the area, show you what's going on, and enjoy the nice day and whatnot. So as I was mentioning earlier, you can see it a little bit on this tree right here. The buds are starting to get pretty big. Leaves aren't coming out just yet, but that's just around the corner. It's supposed to be pretty rainy next week to start off March, but it's at least going to be relatively mild. Doing some work in that garage back there. So in the next 2-3 weeks or so, the first leaves should start coming out, and then we'll have the occasional flower and stuff like that. And by late March, early April. It'll be prime for the flowers with the beginning of spring and whatnot. So definitely looking forward to showing you guys that stuff as we catch up to it. If you're just joining the live stream, we're currently in Beaver Creek, Ohio, going for a little walk. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. And this is the first walk/live stream that we've done where you guys chose which direction I would go for a walk. We did a poll last night, and the majority was for me to go east today. So because of that, technically I've taken you guys down here before, but the exact direction we're heading, I haven't directly shown you it. Normally we come in an opposite direction, so show you a little bit of a different perspective. And then if you're new to the channel, then everything is new for you. Yes, I'm in the U.S. I'm in the state of Ohio, near the city of Dayton. Yeah, it's a bit windy. Not too bad today, but it's a little chilly with the wind, but at least the sun still makes it feel pretty good. If you're just joining the live stream, welcome. We're currently in Beaver Creek going for a little walk. And then you guys voted for me to go east today, so that's what we're doing. So we're gonna head down Tallman. That's the street over here on the right. We'll loop around and then we'll come out onto Indian Ripple, which is the road just on top of that hill. I'll show you guys something up there. But I'm definitely happy that the weather's relatively good. You know, this winter's been really bad, especially last month back in January. So it's nice that the weather's definitely doing a lot better. We're still a long ways from it, but I definitely can't wait to do live streams for you guys while riding my bike and my scooter. Be able to go quicker and see more places further out. Hey Blueberry, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a good Friday. Starting the last weekend of February, and then March starts on Sunday. Speaking of March, we have a St. Patrick's Day flag over here. My birthday is in June. It's on the 15th of June. Did a live stream, did a birthday live stream for you guys last year. I'll probably do another one this year, weather depending. So to answer you guys' question from earlier, I live in the U.S. and I specifically live in the state of Ohio. I'll show you guys a couple flags over here. First one, of course, is the U.S. flag over there on the top, and then the Ohio flag is the flag on the bottom. So there's the U.S. right there on the top, and then there's Ohio's flag on the bottom. It's the only flag out of all 50 states in the U.S. It's the only flag that's not in the shape of a rectangle or a square. It's a pennant shape, but it's specifically called a burgie. We're gonna head up this street right here for a little bit and then come back around and then go that way. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you. But I was saying earlier, once it gets warmer, I'll be doing live streams on my bike and my scooter. I'm going to try to do as many live streams daily as possible, especially when summer comes around and, you know, warmer and you could be outside longer, all that stuff. But I like taking you guys around and showing you guys different parts of the greater Dayton area and elsewhere on my live streams. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. If you're just joining the live stream, welcome. We're currently in Beaver Creek, Ohio, going for a little walk on the last weekend of February. It's pretty decent for February right now. It's like in the mid-50s. It's supposed to go into the 60s next week to kick off March. It's supposed to rain a lot, but at least winter is slowly ending and spring's just around the corner. No, I didn't have a YouTube channel in 2017. I started this in 2020, and then I did my first live streams last year in 2025. My first live stream was at Coxsar Parade in Metro Park last year on Easter Sunday. There's the U.S. and Ohio flags again. We're going to have this street over here on the left for a moment. So most of the time when I come down this street, I normally head the opposite direction. I normally come down this way and head down that way, normally on my scooter. So even though it's technically the same street, I'm giving you guys at least a different perspective while we're on the walk today. It's all right. It's no problem. My channel's still pretty small. I only have 619 subscribers last time I checked, but slowly getting bigger. But like I said, that's all right. You gotta start off small and get bigger as time goes by. So this tree right here also has some buds. I think this is a flowering tree, so in the next month or so, we'll start seeing flowers coming off that. Definitely can't wait to show you guys some of the wildflowers once spring gets here. If you're just joining the live stream, welcome. We're currently in Beaver Creek, Ohio, going for a little walk. Hey, I want to show you guys this here real quick. You see these in neighborhoods every once in a while. They're called little free libraries. So it's basically you can take a book, you can share a book, you can leave a book, etc. It's kind of an interesting concept. Like I said, you see them every once in a while. No, didn't know that. I'm not really the best with letter words, I guess you could say. But thanks for letting me know that. If you're just joining the live stream, welcome. We're currently in Beaver Creek, Ohio, going for a little walk. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. It's relatively nice right now. It's mid-50s, which is pretty warm for February. Just showed you guys this little free library over here. You see them every once in a while, so it's kind of like a little honor system. You could take a book, you could put a book in there, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, that's true. Not really much of a gamer myself, but I do respect those that do them. You know, a lot of them, you know, are pretty big and stuff like that. I'm more of an outdoors type of guy. Definitely like going for a little walk, showing you guys different things throughout the year. Like, for example, like I mentioned, winter's about to come to an end. Spring's just around the corner, and looking forward to showing you guys some wildflowers and stuff like that. Last fall, I showed you guys some foliage. There was some really nice fall foliage here. Back during Halloween, I showed you guys some Halloween displays, and then during Christmas, showed you guys some Christmas stuff as well. So different times of the year, I like to show you guys different stuff. Hey, Corporal 1860s, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. We're currently in Beaver Creek, Ohio. Right on the other side of the wall over there is I-675, the perimeter highway around Dayton, Ohio. Technically, I brought you guys on this street before, but most of the time I'm riding on my scooter. I'm coming from that way, heading down that way. So, giving you guys a little bit of a different perspective today. So last night I did a poll asking you guys which way I should go today on my walk and my live stream, and you guys voted east. So we are heading east today. There you go, very nice. And also, guys, thanks a lot for the 3 thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And also, if you like seeing outdoor content, definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel. I like to do walks like this, and then also once it warms up in the spring and summer, I like to ride my bike, ride my scooter. Get to go a little bit further with those, but just like to be outside, showing you guys what's going on and whatnot. And I also like history as well, so I got a lot of history videos as well. Hey, thanks, I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome aboard. So if you're just joining the live stream, we're currently in Beaver Creek, Ohio. Going for a little walk on this pretty nice February day. It's like mid-50s right now, which is a little above average. After having a bitterly cold winter, a lot of snow on top of it. Definitely glad to get a break from that, and you know, spring's just around the corner. So, as I mentioned earlier, I did a poll last night asking you guys which way I should go on my walk and live stream. First time ever doing that. And you guys voted east. So we're currently heading east right now in Beaver Creek, Ohio, a suburb city of Dayton, Ohio. Yep. A lot of people typically come and go during the live streams. The most I've ever had at one time was like 60, 70 people, something like that. It was last fall. I was at a park near here called Delco Park. I was just there Wednesday, I believe. I showed you guys the park, and then I took you guys to a cemetery and a adjacent neighborhood before that as well. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to do these live streams on the scooter. I really enjoy riding that. And then, of course, go a lot further and faster than with walking, so therefore you can see a whole lot more stuff. Hey, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. And also, thanks for the subscription. See you around. Take care. Hey, Skiing Pros. How are you doing? Thanks for the subscription. I really appreciate it. So if you're just joining the live stream, we're going for a little walk in Beaver Creek, Ohio, which is east of Dayton. Doing my first live stream where you guys actually chose which direction I should go. Did a little poll last night and you guys voted east, so here we are heading east. Hope you guys are having a good Friday, start of your weekend, last weekend of February, and then March starts on Sunday. And as I mentioned earlier in the live stream, I live in Ohio, and Ohio's birthday actually is on Sunday, March 1st. Ohio became the 17th state of the U.S. on March 1st, 1803. There's a cool little flag I want to show you guys up here in just a moment. So you can see the U.S. flag right there. The bottom flag is a 250th anniversary flag of the U.S. U.S. became a country 250 years ago on July 4th, 1776. Get a little closer so you guys can see the flag a little bit better. That's pretty cool right there. Hey, welcome back. I appreciate you for coming back. Here's a cool little flag right here for 250th anniversary of America. So this year on July 4th, the U.S. will be celebrating its 250th birthday, July 4th, 1776. So we're now heading towards Indian Ripple Road, taking you guys to the namesake park and Kettering quite a few times. There's one thing I want to show you guys while we're on this street. Thank you. But yeah, I definitely can't wait for 4th of July this year, with it being the 250th. Last year, I did a live stream showing you guys some fireworks in Springboro. Definitely, weather depending. Hopefully the weather will be good on July 4th. But I definitely plan on doing another live stream for fireworks that day for you. If you're currently joining the live stream, welcome. We're currently in Beaver Creek, Ohio, going for a little walk. Hope you guys are having a good Friday and start of your weekend. Last weekend of February, and then March starts on Sunday. Not sure what that is over there. I know it's a new building. I think it's a senior living facility, but I'm not entirely sure. So we're coming up on Indian Ripple Road. Nice, there you go. Definitely gonna be a fun one this year for 250th. So we're currently along Indian Ripple Road. Here's one place I want to show you guys back there. Got the grain. So a little ways from here, just down this little hill on the right-hand side, is a drive-through. And since this town's Beaver Creek, they have a wooden beaver sculpture outside the drive-through. So I'll show you guys that once we get up to it. If you're just joining the live stream, we're currently in Beaver Creek, Ohio, going for a little walk along Indian Ripple Road. So last night I did a poll asking you guys which way I should go for a walk and do my live stream today. It was the first time I ever did that. And you guys voted to head east, so doing just that, heading east through Beaver Creek, Ohio. Nope. Well, we're still a good distance away from that drive-through. It's right over there. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. It's definitely a welcome change here in Ohio. It's like mid-50s right now. We just had one of the worst winters in a very long time this year. We had made a little video for you guys. We had 14.5 inches of snow during that big blizzard at the end of January. Definitely glad that that's all gone. But if you guys are just joining the live stream, we're currently in Beaver Creek, Ohio, going for a walk along Indian Ripple Road. Heading east today on the first live stream that you guys determined. So you guys voted that I should head east today. So that's what we're doing. I might do more of those at different times, you know, mix it up a little bit. So we're currently heading to a drive-through. It's that building right over there. So we're in the city of Beaver Creek, and because of that, they have a wood sculpture of a beaver on the outside of the drive-through. So we're heading that way. I want to show you guys the beaver. This little ribbon right here scared me for a moment. Saw it moving for a split second. I thought it was a snake, but thankfully it wasn't a snake, but definitely gave me a little scare for a moment. During this summer, the Greene County Farmers Market takes place in this parking lot over here. Never been, but I like going to farmers markets because they have fresh produce, you know, right after they harvest it. For example, I love corn after they harvest it in the summer, like in July and August and stuff like that. And then also it's fresh that way, so that's my favorite type of corn. Gotcha. Not really much of a McDonald's guy, but I like going there every once in a while. Especially love their breakfast. So here's the drive-thru over here. It's kind of hard to see, but there's the beaver I was telling you guys about right there. Right outside of Rob's Beer Barn. Come over here and give you another angle of it. So there's the beaver. So if you're just joining the live stream, we're currently in Beaver Creek, Ohio right now. Going for a little walk on this very nice day for February. Yeah, that's right. Love the Bucks. So I just showed you guys, I'll show you one more time. Here's a little beaver right here, carved beaver outside of the Rob's Beer Barn. So since we're in Beaver Creek, you gotta have a beaver. So we're gonna head down this road that's coming up here on the right. Head down that way for a little bit. kind of hard to see, but you can see the Montgomery County Water Tower right over there. So Beaver Creek's in Greene County, and City of Kettering is in Montgomery County. There's County Line Road. I crossed that before I came over here in the Beaver Creek, but what's interesting is that water tower, even though it says Montgomery County, is technically in Greene County. It's on the Beaver Creek side of the road. Honestly, I don't get that, but that's just how they made it. If you're into history, a lot of the counties here in Ohio are named after figures from the Revolutionary War. Like for example, I just mentioned Montgomery County and Greene County. Montgomery County is named after General Richard Montgomery, who was killed in 1775 during the Battle of Quebec, outside Quebec City. And then we're in Greene County, and Greene County is named after General Nathaniel Greene, who was in charge of the Southern Army, Southern Continental Army, during the Revolutionary War. And then Columbus, the state capital's in Franklin County, and that's named after Benjamin Franklin. So a lot of Revolutionary War figures have counties named after them here in Ohio. New York, there you go. Been to New York a few times. Been to the city once. Been to Niagara Falls quite a few times, and then I've been through New York State to go to New England and then go to Atlantic, Canada. But New York's a pretty state. Like I said, I haven't spent too much time there, but from what I have seen of the state, it's pretty nice. And speaking of Ohio, I showed you guys a house with an Ohio flag earlier, pointing out that it's the only, out of all of the 50 states in the U.S., it's the only state flag that's not in the shape of a rectangle or a square. So that definitely adds a lot of uniqueness to Ohio's flag. Speaking of state flags, I actually did a series on my channel last year where I was ranking the different state flags based upon region. Most people just do all 50 states at once, and thought that was a little too much. Plus, I wanted to do it a little bit differently, so instead I did it all by region, but that was definitely a really enjoyable series to make. If you're currently joining the live stream, we're currently in Beaver Creek, Ohio, going for a little walk, enjoying very nice late winter day. Feels more like spring. Definitely happy to be slowly leaving winter, especially after how cold and miserable this winter was. Hope you guys are having a really good day, and I hope you guys also have a good weekend. I'm going to take a little water break real quick. I'm going to put the phone over here by the stop sign. Then after that, we'll get back to the walk and the live stream. All right, I'm back, guys. You can see the moon a little bit right there. I think it's about half full right now. There's also a bird's nest, I think. No, actually, I think it's like a hornet's nest or something like that. Looking at it closer. Nothing in it right now, but definitely don't want to be around it when during the summer when the hornets are active. So if you're just joining the live stream, welcome. We're currently in Bear Creek, Ohio, going for a little walk on this very beautiful Friday. Still technically winter, but it feels more like a spring day. And after having a cold, miserable winter, it's definitely nice to have it warm up a bit. Hope you guys are having a good one. Definitely can't wait to show you guys some wildflowers and also flowers in the trees once we get close to the spring. It's kind of hard to tell, but some of the trees, their buds are getting really big now, so the leaves will start coming out soon. But definitely, like I said, definitely can't wait to show you guys all that stuff. Like showing you guys the different seasons and all that's going on during those seasons while I'm doing my walks and then ride my bike and my scooter during the summer. They got a bouncy house over there. Earlier I showed you guys Ohio's flag. There's another one right there. If you're just joining the live stream, welcome. We're currently going for a little walk in Bear Creek, Ohio on a very nice day for February. It's like mid-50s right now, so beautiful skies as well. Just enjoying the day, and also did a poll last night, first one I ever did, asking you guys which direction I should go today on my walk and on my live stream, and you guys voted east. So we're currently well, technically we're heading north right now, but we're east we're on an easterly direction for this live stream. Hope you guys are having a good Friday and serve your weekend. So there's some buds off in the trees right there. You can see they're starting to get big. Next few weeks, they'll start slowly coming out for springtime. Definitely can't wait for that. It honestly feels like spring today, with it being in the mid-50s right now. After having 14.5 inches of snow back in January, just over a month ago, glad that's feeling the way it is now. But I definitely can't wait to show you guys some of the wildflowers and flowers in the trees and stuff like that once we head into spring. There's a skeleton on that porch. There's a St. Patrick's Day flag over here on the right. I'll show you guys in just a moment. And there's the start of some flowers right there. Obviously, they're not out yet, but the plants are starting to come out of the ground. So this house actually has quite a few St. Patrick's Day stuff. Got a little flag right there. A couple things else. Normally you don't see a lot of things for St. Patrick's Day, but that was a good amount of stuff. I think we'll wrap up the live stream here. I was thinking about going to Dominic Lofino Park, which is down that way, but I've shown you guys that a few times, plus I'd have to head up a hill afterwards, so I want to save that for a different live stream. But appreciate you guys a lot for watching this live stream. Definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel. And as we get closer to the spring, I'm definitely looking forward to showing you guys more wildflowers once they start coming out and all that great stuff. We're almost there. Definitely feels like spring today, but we still got a little bit of way to go. March can still throw curveball. But meantime, I thank you guys for watching this video. Please like the video. Please comment on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now. See you later, Corporate 1860s.